The woman lost her son. I have to search for him immediately. Who knows? Maybe he's in danger. The wolf has picked up the trail. Oh no! My little cub boy could actually do it. He's apparently in the school canteen. Hey, well, we're going there anyway. Hey! Alright, so we're back to post-apocalyptic Russia here, and I would have it no other way, where apparently life here is a lot more dangerous than all the freaking alcohol and wine and smokes that I consume on a day-to-day basis in this game. But that being said, as you can see now, we have moved up here. I have been a very busy boy off camera. I got us up to the kitten armor. Not the chitin armor, the kitten armor. So that's good to go. This armor is really awesome. We are going to test it out here pretty soon. Second of all, our load's too high, so I did a lot of off-camera farming, leveling for the evil mechanics. So now, we're about to move ourselves up to an good old Jeep. It's probably not really technically a Jeep. I'm going to call it a Jeep because to me it looks like a Jeep, right? That's a Jeep to me. We're going to make that here today. As a matter of fact, I have the skeleton for it ready to go over there. And we also have a couple of other quests around this area, which I could complete. Essentially, I need to get myself comfortable with this area because you guys have told me, Falcon, you want to make your base somewhere around here because you will be jumping from one area to the other one very often for trading purposes. And then our overall goal is all the way down here. So somewhere around here, maybe closer to the Ufa area so we could kind of like, you know, farm the bees. Somewhere around here is where I want to make my base. So I think we could start soon. As a matter of fact, maybe even now by getting a dugout. This is actually fairly easy to make. We have everything scrap. It's like, you know, a dime a dozen. Clothes is very easy to get. Firewood. So we can start by building this. And I think we have to build ourselves up because we have to make this. And then you need this in order to upgrade to the cellar to keep your food lasting forever. We're also going to have to make ourselves a greenhouse to, you know, grow food. And eventually our little wooden house and maybe even brick house. Who knows? It's going to take a lot of time though, obviously. But we could probably start with this one here today. So we'll see how time goes. But right now, let's go into this base, because this is the last thing I have to clear out before this is completely empty of raiders, and I want to show off the armor here. So I think everything is good to go, right? Search it out. Check this out. I could now auto-battle these fights, which before I was like, you can't do it, you'll die. So the only problem is that most of the times it asks me to use grenades, which I think is a silly thing, so obviously we will be handling this ourselves, mano a mano. I think this is a fairly good layout for this too. So, as you can see, we have our boy Predator here ready to go. That's what I'm calling him now. He's no longer the survivor, he's just freaking Predator. And you're 2, means you have a crossbow. 3 have a crossbow as well, so you probably want to snipe me from over there. And I think you can do it. Let me jump over here so I have a little bit of coverage. And with any luck, I can at least snipe this boy. Hopefully we get him. Got him! So good! End turn. Come at me, boy. There you go. I just wanted to get you out of there because it's really hard to land those shots between these walls is what I've noticed. And you have a little bit of sandbag on you, do you? Yeah, you know, I don't really like that too much, so I'm gonna get that sandbag off of you. And now... Blat blat! Oh! And I could kill you right now if I wanted to. I could. As a matter of fact, that would hurt me, though. Not sure if I want to do that. I don't think that would probably kill you anyway. I could kill you now. But I'm gonna hold on. That's fine. What's the worst you can do, huh? What's the worst you can do? Let's move off to... I imagine I should still be able to... Yeah, whatever. Get a grenade off over here. And this will kill that boy. And hurt you severely. And we'll save our grenade. And then just... No! I thought I think I clicked, but it didn't really register. My mouse has been acting up recently, so... might be time to check out a new one. That's fine. We'll just... Well, you know what? I'm gonna toss one over there to get rid of your coverage for a fact. And then turn. I essentially made tons and tons of these to level my mechanics up. That was my go-to guy for mechanics right there. So I do have plenty of them and even more gunpowder left over for more, so not really too worried about using them up. And I have plenty of ways to make ammo for my sniper, so I'm up to 258 now. I think last time we were like at 160, so I made quite a bit of this too. I was using that to level up mechanics as well. And let's just finish you off right now. So you can see how easy that fight was? I kind of want to go back up to that one area that ran us off last time, because I know now we should easily be able to undertake it. So search this up. I mean, I'm not going to do it now, but it's one of the things that it's in the back of my mind, because they did run me off and I wasn't too happy about it, you know? But now that we got the proper armor, it's kind of like, We got this, boys. Take this, take that. Take that. Take those smokes, too. And let's search this area out. We are now going to have, at least nearby as well, a place to forge if we need to. Not sure if I really want to anymore, now that I got the kitten armor, but it's there. I'll take you, though, for... And actually, I don't think I even need you anymore, because the kitten armor... I could fix the kitten armor myself, but it requires kitten pieces, which luckily, since I collected 100, I got 55, so I'll be able to restore his armor myself for a very long time, so that's fine. And steel... Surprisingly, it'll put us over the weight limit. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show off, just the armor itself in combat, it's amazing. So now, as you can see, we're at 99. We need more room. And how we're gonna do that is by over here. And I think nearby there should be a survivor base, which we have another quest for too. Like essentially all these survivor bases are really good for quests. Like I think a lot of you guys have been telling me, Falcon, you're very near the end of the actual main quest, I think, is what I've been reading. So at this point, the game doesn't end to my understanding, but it's just a matter of after you do that, I guess it's mostly just survive. Just live on the post-apocalypse Russia and survive, so... Yeah, I see what I did, but I really needed to stop over here. I was just busy talking to you guys about my plans for the future that I skipped it. I needed to make the freaking car first. But whatever. We're here, we'll do this one first then. So here I think we're dropping off booze, if I'm correct. Vodka, no less, so... Radio technician, he needed booze in order to go to another base to be their technician. And he asked for vodka, and I have it. Yuri, the radio operator. He's packing. So he's probably moving off to another one of these survivor bases. What do you want from me? What do you... No, you're supposed to go. But I would like to know something about your life before the disaster. You know, I can't remember anything about mine. No, don't be here. Go over there. I gave you vodka so you could be their radio technician somewhere else. The vet. What do you need? I've told you, I picked up all these quests and I forgot what half of them are. Settlement leader, I think we're fine. Oh, toys, yes, I do have your toys. She wanted toys for the kids. You know, the kids are the future. So I got your toys here. You gave me 100 caps. Survival. And is there any other quests? Usually if you talk to him a couple more times, I'll give you some more things to do. Oh, it's good that I found you. Something terrible has happened. My assistant left her little son outside for 2 minutes and now he's gone. Maybe he followed somebody and got lost. We've been searching for him for half an hour, but it's useless. I'm going crazy with worry. What if something happened to him? We can't cope with the search on our own. We need a wolf to track the boy. Please take the boy's t-shirt, find a wolf, and help us. I have a wolf cub. I don't even know how he grows, but... Boy's t-shirt. Thank you so much. As for me, I'm going to explore an abandoned school. Maybe he's there. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I have a wolf cub. I'm not sure if he needs to be older to do this. The woman lost her son. I have to search for him immediately. Who knows? Maybe he's in danger. The wolf has picked up the trail. Oh no! My little cub boy could actually do it. He's apparently in the school canteen. Hey, well, we're going there anyway. Hey! The kid's over here, and if my wolf is a cub, he's a good wolf cub tracker. Before we go to the canteen, though, let's make this vehicle right now, because I need some. All I need is the battery for my car. Okay, so, never mind. We're good, though. Disassemble. And it's time for us to go up to the Jeep. And this bad boy, what I've read, I'm going to have a ton of room. A ton of room to carry stuff around. And I mean, mind you, I'm carrying like this and this around with me too, so... I'm curious to see how well our carrying capacity is increased now. We're at like a 97, we'll say 98. 999, yeah, let me put this on though. Or at least get in it. 42% load. Oh man, I haven't seen that in a very, very long time. And considering the amount of items we have, that is awesome. Plus I know I have like a bunch of extra stuff I don't even need. Like all this steel right now, all the cement that I need for the base building. Which we have to put somewhere. That's the reason why I had to get that dugout up and running. Just so I could store stuff away from momentarily. That is awesome. Alright, so we're doing that Jeep life now. Let's go and find that child. So quest, child, canteen, right through there. Do I need anything over here? Let me take this fuel just in case. Take you for some more grenades. It's really about it. Everything else is good. Oh yeah, and I moved up to this one. I think this is the best mask in the game, I think. It's 50% radiation resistance. And I'm using that because, well, I mean, I have plenty of filters, so I might as well use them. I got rid of everything minus these over here. I do have a couple of these left over. These are 40%. But just in case I forget to change the filter, which I probably will, I do need to have a backup just in case, and we have radiation suits, so yeah, I mean, things are looking really good when it comes to our overall supplies. I ain't even worried about that right now going forward. So let's go up to this canteen. We have plenty of room. The boy was here, but the wolf goes on without stopping. Huh. Oh, okay. So he was here, but he's not here anymore. Gotcha. Construction site cabins. So the reason why the wolf wasn't in my inventory is because he literally ran off without me. Why did he go to the construction site? It's a very dangerous place for a little boy. But he's not here anymore. The wolf is moving on. Grocery store. Maybe he was hungry. Let me save, because something tells me this might have some sort of combat involved with it, considering we're jumping from place to place. I'm at the grocery store. This boy walked all over the base. I hope he's alright. The wolf didn't stop here. Okay, intact house. Man, you are just going through my fuel, little child. There he is. Look at this angry child. I found the boy. I have to return him to his mother. The nerve of you, child. The amount of freaking fuel I just wasted on you. It's ridiculous. Even so, like, not even rocking the radiation suit, I've only gone up to a 10 in all this time here, so that's really good. We're only got a +1. And if I put the radiation suit on, it'd be even better, obviously. But this dude over here, I believe he's got like a radio resistance of 25. Whereas the suit is 50. So twice, really, but still. 25 for an armor that's set for combat is really, really good. Let's not even mess around about that. Let me drink a little bit of wine here to take that off completely. And any food here is going to expire soon. Not particularly, but I guess I'll just have you. And have a little bit of water. And of course, nothing like poisoning my lungs here in the post-apocalypse by just smoking them down like no other. Alright, so with this done, I still need to take apparently you off to the other base somewhere. But let's go deliver this child here first. I don't know if that's going to trigger another quest because they seem to just happen at random. Well, here you are. Your little rascal just got lost in the abandoned street and then cried himself to sleep in the ruins. 100 more caps, very good. And 500 survival experience. That's going to get us closer, because I still need one more level, I think, for the brick house, so... Oh, thank God he's alright. Kacha over here. We found him. I just can't thank you enough. Here, his mother's coming. It's a mercy that it's ended well. Alright. Anything else you want to do? Thank you for your help? No. Okay. So this survivor base, at least for now, is pretty good. Let's go and take Yuri where he's going, which is going to be... It's a bit of a longer travel. We're like, oh, 170, that's nothing really. It's kind of like weird, like how much we've evolved with this game. Like I remember like 178 when we first started, you know, like out of the first town, we had to leg it and then eventually find a bike. Like 178 was kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to do all this traveling off camera, guys. Now it's just kind of like 178, we got there like, you know, I'll cough. And by the end of the cough, we're practically there already. It was here, right? Yeah, right there. Okay. So go through it, no water to worry about? No. Survivor base. And I guess settlement leader. Welcome back. Did you find the radio operator? Yep, he came with me. Great, tell him I'm waiting for him now, thank you. What do you mean tell him? He's a good radio operator, I mean your guy. Honestly, he annoys me a bit. Well, it doesn't matter, he said he needed some radio components, can you find them? Of course, I promise to help you to repair your radio, I'll find it. Okay, we'll be waiting for you. So we have another quest from you guys right there as well. Technician's gonna be Yuri, obviously. So there's another quest that we got here. We have to get wire, 500, we got 73. Well, it's not too hard to come by, we just have to really shave stuff down to it. Insulating tape, 250? No, see, tape is really good for me. That's how I make a lot of my stuff. And a car battery, man, you guys are asking for it. These are like, at least the tape and the battery are fairly... not annoying, but like just very valuable items. Like making the car battery in particular is annoying because you gotta find a broken one. Then you need to get some of this and... well, I mean, I already have a lot of this, but I guess before it used to be a lot harder to make, but now it's not too bad. Well, either way, they're still asking for a lot, so maybe I'll farm for that off camera. This one, I don't know how to do this one, but I imagine it's somewhere. I gotta go to a base and find this person, but this is translation from German. Klavdi needs somebody who can translate the German instructions. I can search for a specialist at the nearby bases, so... are you telling me exactly where to go? No, see, I think that is where they need That's where we came from, right? Yeah. That is where they need the translator, I believe. And we're supposed to, like, just find nearby bases that might have one. I know I could look it up online if I wanted to, but a lot of these quests I've completed by not even looking it up online, so I don't mind just stumbling upon it myself. So other than that, though, we have now got the Jeep. We have the armor. Everything's looking good. So I'm thinking we start now progressing towards main quest. And I guess before we do that, though, let's put up the dugout somewhere around here, because I don't want to travel too far from Ufa for that. So the only thing we're technically missing right now is going to be what? The firewood, which we have the chainsaw for, which is fairly easy. Scrap, just gotta find a car, scrap it down, and 10 clothes. 10 clothes we could easily make with rags. Just find a body somewhere. Okay. Let's jump into this town over here. I'm pretty sure we should be able to find what we're looking for. As a matter of fact, we could probably just get the scrap from the ruins here without having to worry about vehicles. 309. Let's pick up 201. My load didn't even go after picking up 201 scrap. Awesome. So, that's good. And clothes. Let's see if we can find some. Normally, houses are fairly good for that. We got rags. I guess we could just make do with the rags, too. This is awesome. I'm glad that a past Falcon came through here and left all these rags for me. It's like he knew. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Make 10 of them. So that right there is the clothing require. All we need now is the firewood. Oh, we gotta use 50 glue or insulating tape. Ugh. Oh, but the insulating tape is so good. You guys were right in the past when you told me Falcon pick it up and I used to leave it behind to start. I regret that decision now. I regret that. Can you use bone glue as glue? So I can make, it requires fresh. Too much of a hassle. Alright, I'll just be sure to find tape again. Well, let's come through here really quick and just pick the fuel. And we'll go outside and chainsaw down some wood. And try to find a good location for this base. We should probably go further south from where we're at the moment, though. Like closer to Ufa, but not quite exactly there. I'm not sure when this video is going live after the last one. Maybe a little bit of time in between, just mainly because there's been a bunch of other releases that have popped out recently I've been trying to cover. Because there was a kind of like a dry spell. It felt like between January and like to February. And then right now here, mid-February, suddenly all these good games are starting to pop up again. I'm kind of like, alright, well, we gotta check those out. Just for all the one-shots that we do here. A lot of people like get under the impression that the only thing I do is like series after series. Like, nah, man, like the channel has not been like series-oriented for like, I don't know, maybe 3 years now. But the primary focus of the channel is just covering newer releases and stuff like that. Like, not AAA, for instance, but just like indie releases you might have probably missed. That's kind of always been like the venue for the channel. And like series, I just do something that kind of like either resonates with you guys or with me, just as a thing to kind of have in between, because like not every single day I can cover a new game, because it's really tiring doing that for me. Mainly because like I don't, when I get a game key or from a developer or a publisher, when they send me like a game for me to check out, like I don't cover everything that comes my way. I get like roughly in 1 week alone. Ufa is right there. Maybe somewhere around here or further down. Roughly in 1 week, I get about 30 to 40 games a week to check out. Now you're probably thinking like, oh, that sounds really awesome. But it's really not, because like, number one, like I like to at least like if somebody took the time to make a game and, you know, send it my way for me to check out, like I kind of want to like make sure that I'm going to at least try to give it a shot before I completely blow it off or something. Like some games, like when I get an email for them, I know right off the bat if it's terrible or like, you know, a cash-in of something. Like some games are just fairly obvious. Hell, like if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see me like, you know, put up like just like really cynical type tweets about Steam games that are coming out. Because some games are just like, you know, completely like trying to cash in on certain things like, you know, either sex or like, you know, something that's really hot and topic trending in terms of gaming, BR games and stuff like that. So some games you could just tell. You can see them either by how they look or by their title. So those you just skip out completely. But then, from all the 30 or 40 I get in a week, is this good? Somewhere around here is good. We need to find probably wood still. At least keep it close to the wood. So I guess we'll go down towards Troitsky. So after the 30 or 40 or something, I'm giving you like an average, by the way. Not every single week's 30 or 40, but roughly around there. After that, I'll probably shave it down to maybe like 10 or 15 games that I'm kind of like, okay, this could probably work. And then I have to play them myself before I decide to record for them. Because if you'll notice for the games that I record, even the one-shots, chop wood, we need 500, correct? Can we even, well, let's just, 500 is what it said? Yeah. So it required 2,500 gasoline. Do it. Because you'll notice for the games that I cover, even the one-shots, like, I don't ever really come in, unless it's like a horror game where I want to be surprised for the premise of the video, I never really come in not knowing what to do. Like, my goal is to make sure that if I'm recording a video, I come in with knowledge of the game to some degree, like I've looked into the description, how the game works and stuff like that before I record it, because I think it would be very silly for me, not really silly, but very unfair to the developer of the game. If I come into the game, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, that's very silly. That's funny. Oh, and then, like, you know, people also get mad at the game because they don't know what they're doing. Like, oh, this isn't very well explained. That's stupid. Like, why does it do this? It's kind of like, well, maybe had you took some time before you record the game to just, you know, figure things out, you wouldn't be a complete goofball. We'll make this dugout here, I guess. Does it really matter where I make this? Like, does it have to be in the forest somewhere? Could it just be out here? I'm just gonna do it out here. Whatever. It's a fairly good enough spot for me. I'm marking this out. What does that mean? I marked it? Oh, okay, and it's just there. Okay, so... Oh, you mark it and then you gotta build it? I guess we'll come over here and build. It's 5% every single time? Oh, dude, so I gotta keep going. Oh, I see. See, I didn't know that. I thought, like, I was literally building it and I didn't read the mark thing. You see what I meant about, not knowing? Isn't that ironic? Not knowing about what you're doing and then you blame the game? So my other concern is going to be, like, once I make this dugout, what happens afterwards? Does this area become, like, safe? Like, do animals still attack me out here? So I would like this to be, like, a safe area. Maybe make a fire or something? Alright, so now it's 55% done. And then we come over here. Tools are still there. 139. And where is the axe? Perfect. Yeah. So just make that one more time for... Well, no, don't go through there. Don't make it again. Build it over here and... Times 10 should be enough. It'll probably stop me at 9. Okay, and now we'll have our own dugout here. Like, I have one of these and also like a legit wooden cabin, but it's all the way back in Moscow. And obviously all the stuff in Moscow has been not depleted, but all the important late game stuff is down here in the south, so living up there and traveling back and forth would probably be a lot of freaking fuel, so... Dugout, there it is. So we have it now. And it also gives you a rest bonus, so apparently I can sneak into my little cabin, digged in here, and chill. And it gives me a res bonus. I have to imagine it's fairly safe. Although, we do have bandits over here. But there's no wild animals. So I guess bandits will probably try to break in or something. Hopefully not. Okay, can we repair you? Spare parts needed? Okay, we'll do that soon. You're still fine. Now, with this done, we can start traveling, but... we also have the well to get some water. We need more firewood, scrap, bricks. It's the one thing I didn't really account for, bricks. Like, it feels like those are really heavy. So I am going to have to travel back and forth for bricks. I'm hoping, you know, we could get enough bricks from around here and have to travel all the way up to Chelyabinsk for bricks, hopefully. But that would be the next step. We would have to do that. Well, what I can tell you for now, though, is I'm going to drop some stuff because we don't have to travel with all the extra goods that we have now. So we have our own little dugout. It should be safe in there. Do I have to do anything special here to assemble? No. So just leave things over here that I'm not going to need, so give me a second. Alright, so we didn't really leave too many things here, but just some of the bigger, loftier stuff. So I'm leaving all this behind. As you can see, like, none of it really is food, but it's not like we have, like, an excess amount of food. We have, like, an adequate amount of food that keeps me kind of up and going, but I never really carry more than I really have to. So maybe for the, I mean, we could probably leave these. I don't really use those too often. But maybe in the future we can now start gathering more food, bringing it back over here and just dumping it off as opposed to just leaving it behind. So I guess we could just double my farming to do so. But otherwise I carry just kind of what I need and an adequate amount to survive. And I am going to take with me, I feel like I should have probably left them, but I'm going to take with me the generator and welder, which do weigh quite a bit. And it would free me up even more so than 29. But as we're traveling south, I feel like mechanics still need to go up and we might want to make ourselves the Uazik afterwards. So, oh, we also have the gas. So for those, we do need the welder and generator. So might as well just have them. We're at 29, which is still perfectly fine. So this will be the area for the home that I'll work on occasion off camera. Right now, oh yeah, before we do travel, check this out. Oh, why does he always disappear? Look at him. He's level 2 now. A level 2 wolf cub can participate in a fight. Can he? I'm not sure if that's true or not, but he's level 2 now, and look, he's a lot angrier. He was a little cute now, and now he's like over here snarling at people. You know, they grow up so fast and they become really angsty. You know, he's probably a teenager or something. So now we're gonna start traveling way back home. So for this one, 1,000. See, now that's actually farther out. But that's kind of gives us a chance to check out Petropavlos, which we have not been to. So we have been kind of like in this area for a while now, so I'm fine by that because we have to travel further south for that. So I guess we take this road, right? Have we been down to Kostane before? I don't think we have. We could go through there, we could go through Kurgan. But since we have a road here, well, there seems to be a lot more to hit up through that, to that road. So I'm thinking we do that. However, we are almost out of time. So what I'll do is I'll start not walking, but we'll start making our way up through there. But pretty soon we'll start ramping it up, and then, well, we'll come back next episode, either there already, or close enough to it. We have our ad over here. I've been skipping those for a while. I've been really disappointed with the ads recently. None of them have been, like, you know, really too funny in a bad way. They're trying to be legit now with their ads. I guess, like, people have made enough YouTube videos about how silly that they're like, oh, you know what we should do? We should probably up the quality of our ads because everybody's making fun of them. In reality, I thought to myself, like, they were just giving you free promotion. All those YouTubers were. Like, all those YouTubers are kind of like, you know, hey, I dare you not to laugh at this video. They're just giving these people, like, free promotion of their games. But apparently they're being self-conscious now. Oh, people are making fun of our commercials. Gotta do it. Up the quality right now. And unfortunately, that means that I can't laugh at them myself in my own time and tell you guys about the fact that I'm laughing. So I've gone through most of this over here, too. I'm skipping the houses, which I shouldn't be because that's where you can normally find glue. But, and we are going to need glue, especially for some of the upgrades down the line. Yeah, I guess I probably shouldn't be skipping those too often now, but for the premise of the video, I do have to skip them. But I do want to get this gift here. I've been skipping the post office for a while. It feels like these don't really give me good stuff anymore. You see that? Like clothing. It's kind of like, eh, you know, back in the day, you had some good stuff. Nowadays, it's kind of like, eh. Stuff here is pretty booty. But I'm surprised I haven't gone to this military station just yet because I'm all about that, especially if the top side gives you some good ammo. Take that, take that. What you got for me? Vodka! Yeah, a lot of quests recently have been requiring vodka, so we should take that. And shovel, I guess we need you for building, so let's let this carry too. Have I pillaged the area for... Okay, I did pillage this area. And I think that's where I left my cast mask, the reason why we have 6 of them. But I'll take the nails. What haven't I gone through? We haven't gone through here. That's the reason why I have this body here. 5 of them. Any ammo on you, boys? Come on. No ammo. Surprising. There you go, we got 2. 2 and some cartridges and those smokes, which we'll take. You know what, let me the rags, because... Grenades. It's all about the grenades. We've gone through here already. Take that for grenades. Oh, pickles. How did I leave you behind? I am a savage and a monster sometimes. Take that in alcohol. What have we... Oh, are you the last thing we have to check out here? Like, it feels like we've gone through just about everything already, but I guess I missed the grounds themselves. No. Something else is missing. Infirmary? No. What about you? Oh. Down here in the middle, right? Yep, it's always the checkpoints. I always skip those because you never really find much other than just one body there. There it is. Been cleared out now. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to wrap it up here just because I feel that if we're going to be going down that road, it is probably in my best entrance before we go down there for me to go through the houses here to pick up glue. So before I start traveling down there and having to go back off camera, conserve the fuel and start going through it now and then start making myself down for the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas or suggestions for base locations or things that I should be looking forward to collecting that I've been skipping on, let me know. I think this is fine. I'm not sure it's the best base location, but you guys said nearby here, so there's really no ideal spot. I feel like I'm kind of in the center of things though, right? Which seems fairly good. Seems like a good spot. I don't know. Any tips, let me know. I'll start making myself down south for the next video, and we'll see what we do from there. We're kind of at the end of the game though, but now it's kind of mostly just surviving, it does seem. I will catch you next time.